you kept on raising money, or is it how difficult to raise money when it comes after the product was launched and delivered?
From a VC perspective.
From a VC perspective,
again,
like, most of the founders look to raise money. I mean, once the product is as a product market fit as we know, and then you already started testing the product is now scaling. At that moment, how was raising fund? Was it easy, or whether it was having its own difficulties, or what the mindset that we require as an entrepreneur to young entrepreneurs to understand, this is the mindset and this is what you need to give value in terms to an investor. And that's when he's convinced with the fundraising.
I think fundraising is never easy. I think there's certain stages. There's seed stage, there's Series A stage, where you need to showcase the idea, the mission, the market size, but also the idea how you are different, your unique selling point, your USP. And then by Series B, it's about growth capital, where you need to really, really have enough capital to conquer the market share on a profitable level. And then by Series C, it's literally about how can you become the most significant player in that market that you've identified that you want to go after. So from a fundraising perspective, you can always raise more, because if your appetite to become bigger and bigger in the market will require additional funds just to grab the additional market share. So this is an ever-ending story. But at any given point, you can also stop and say, hey, I'm just happy to be profitable at the level that I am, and I just want to reinvest the profit that I make without diluting myself as a shareholder, without getting more investors on board, without having other board members and all those kind of things. So every founder will have that decision at some given point. Do I want other people on my board, on my cap table, or would I like to make decisions myself? So this is something where you go through this. We, as a direct-to-consumer business, we want more market share. We are raising money to gather more attention, to educate the market more, to become bigger. But again, not every business is a D2C brand. Other businesses have other priorities. But in our case, fundraising is an essential part of getting more market share more quickly.
Do you think general supplements are now under threat when personalized supplements are introduced? Going forward, from 5 years down the lane or 10 years down the lane?
We're very far away from that, because you take the general population, how many of them take supplements today? Then you go from the population that actually takes supplements, how many of them take just 1 or 2 or 3 pills? And then you go to the people who actually take more than 3 pills every day. We're speaking to the people who take more than 3 pills. So that's just a segment of a segment. So the personalization aspect, until it reaches the entirety, we're talking about probably decades.
What's your advice for young entrepreneurs?
There's a couple of things. Is believe in something that will make it easier. But just because you believe in it, it doesn't mean that the market wants it. Test the market as quickly as possible. Get market feedback as quickly as possible. Don't wait till your product is ideal. Get it in other people's hands. Get feedback, understand the pain points. The people that give you the pain points, they're part of your product team. They will make you understand what's missing for this to become a really, really important part of their daily lives. And then when you hear that and understand that, that's when you go all in. Don't be the guy who's in his house or in his home or in his head working on a product for years and years until it's perfect enough to show. They always say, if you're not embarrassed by your first product, you waited too long.